Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for tuning in. And we've got a good one going here in extra innings. So digging in, Colton Cowser.
The left fielder.
Allen, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. There's the strike. And there's a ball. 1-1 now. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That's out number 2. Marlins down to their final out. Jordan Beck will hit next. That's in for a strike. The Marlins trailing by 3 here in game 2. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
This team is riding pretty high right now, and you can tell the home team pretty confused as to why they're not getting it done. But it's a huge tone setter when you can take the first 2 games of the series, especially on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up at home.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton, late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Struck him out looking. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Here's the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And a good eye there. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And a 1-1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight. First.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton, late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th. Well, One-run game. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Herschel Peters. And downstairs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's under it. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Lance in the box now. Takes strike one. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
To the right side. Over to Camposano. And they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Gavin Cross stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a swing and a miss. Outside corner, there's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The D-backs down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
Our final line.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton, late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Matt Shaw stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 and 2 now. And that's in the dirt. Pitch misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. Pitch misses. Now 1 and 2. And another ball.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Diamondbacks
Aranda.
down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss as he was out front. This could end it. Left-hand hitter waits. Out towards right center field. Polkovich on the move. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take a big 3-1 lead here in the series. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Philadelphia Phillies. 7.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton, late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. So digging in, Trey Morgan. Fought off foul. Next offering is downstairs. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Black, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Triantos in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Phils trying to close out a 2-run lead late here in Game 4. They're down to their final strike. The Stros down to their final strike. Got it. Ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this
Now,
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Now batting Jaron Duran, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. And there's the strike. Now fly ball to right center. Jones on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Now Marco Luciano. Outside low. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tatis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Allen is just 1 strike away. Line drive, and it goes just foul. The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
Welcome if you just joined us, John Shambi and Chris Singleton, as we've got 2 away in the ninth.
Allen.
Michael Busch, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. And a good eye there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's
bounced to third, and that should be extra bases. Around third. 1 run is in. The relay, he'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 2-run game.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Now the pressure was already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
McLaughlin in the box now. Takes strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The Padres down to their final strike. Got him! And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and a
welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. And now the center fielder, Darryl McLaughlin. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. On the ground. Jump throw. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And here is Pedro Cortez. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Cortez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
So they're down to their final out. Now here is Jose Miranda. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Then at first, stepping in for San Diego, Jarren Duran.
Well, nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
And ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here in game 3 of this 4-game series. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The tying run at the plate. And that's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now Marco Luciano. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Chopped out in front of the plate. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Juan Varela. Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.
Welcome in, John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Domingo Raimo, 1 for 3. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. That clips the corner. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the DH, Jude Faulkner.
Hitter, Jude.
That one's in there. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Bases empty, one away here in the second game of the series. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. Now,
welcome in John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the ninth. Chet Williams now at the plate. Slapped foul. And a pitch.
Ball one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike one. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
DePaula, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Good eye in that spot.
One ball, one strike.
And a 1-1. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground, out to short. Peraza fires over to first. And the inning is over.
The final line score for the ballgame.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the ninth. Chet Williams digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Allen in his 8th season, 28 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next to hit for the Nats, Richie Gonzalez. He's already homered in this game. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that's downstairs and outside. One out, bases empty. Clips the corner. That's strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, two strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
DePaula in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on.
Oh, that got him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Prado in the box now. Takes strike one. They're down to their final strike. The Nats down to their final strike. Bounce to the left side. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
9 runs on 8 hits.
Welcome in, John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Wendell Aller getting ready to hit, 1 for 3.
The first baseman, Wendell Aller.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Next offering is downstairs. The wind of the pitch. That's to third, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the right fielder, Owen.
He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Owen Casey. And that is cut on and missed. Going one. And ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. And now the count filled up 3-2. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kicks and deals. They're down to their final strike.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a pop-up. Bay drifts towards it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take game one of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things.
Welcome in, John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. Wilson Schultz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And strike one to the catcher.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Newt Barr moves under it. One away. So the batting order turns over. Now up next for Arizona, Moses Linder. Fought off foul. And here it comes. And a big swing and a miss. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. 2-2.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Bay. And they're down to their last out. Luis Arraez stands in. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Allen is just 1 strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants take the series opener here at home.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away.
Barry.
One down. Chase DeLauder stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Going one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's even up. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Bay. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Brandon Marsh stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and chases a low one there. Line drive. And it's into the gap. One runs in. Around third. The relay to the plate. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
Welcome in, John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Herschel Peters. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle, Peraza. Slings to first, out leading off the top of the ninth, and they take care of a big threat right there. DeLauder stands in now and watches strike one. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-2 now. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The Giants trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Allen is just one strike away. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. Now
welcome in, John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the ninth. Now, Luis Toribio. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Kenny Divino. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Bounced up the middle. And that one handled. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Columbus Montez, the next Pirate to hit. In there at the knees.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious